Hello everyone. We're going to try to cover more different TVs repair to show you more about it. And today we're going to do this plasma. Is LG 60pv250. That's the TV inside. We have Wise's upper and lower board, the power board, timing board, main board, and the Zeus board. So the plasmas mostly they have two high voltage, is a VS and VA. You can see here VS and VA, and common problem that voltage are missing or shorted or so let's test this one. What's this doing first? You hear the power board clicking, then it's click off. So let's see if it's click again. You can see the light is go on. Try to turn it on. And it's go off. Clicks, then goes off. So that's the problem. And here let's check that two voltages that I told you about. Is a VS 0, VA it's like it's one up and go down, and M5 volt. So we have missing the two voltages, and so let's plug it quick. We hear some noise from this board, then it's go off. So let's this is the test the short, and we're going to test the short here. And we have a short in a VA or VS, and VA is okay. So this connector directly is connected to this one. You can see the same ones over there is a VA and VS. We are gonna disconnect this one, and let's test for short. The short's still there, so we're gonna disconnect this board to see if it's the short here or here. The short is gone, so there is a short here. So this is the board that's causing the problem, and you can see some brownish this area. That means it was some overheat in this spot. So that the spot it was look brownish. You can see that pin over there is crack. That's one over there is cracked too. That's the coils. So the coils is all crack. Bad cold solder joint. It's a common issue for these plasmas. The coil it's make a frequency noise and vibration, and that's what is causing the crack in the solder joint. And by the time that crack not connect, that's what is causing the MOSFETs or the IGBT to goes bad. So let's go test this one inside and see what's going on with it. Alright, this is the board, and so if you look here, so there is IGBTs and diodes plus some MOSFETs. So we're going to test them all and see which that's causing the short. No short in these diodes. The one that you see the two pins connect together, that's a diode. So no short here. This diode, it tests short. This one here, I think this is IGBTs. So this group here, diode and 3 IGBTs are there is a short in them, and there is another. So here, this one too. This one good and good. So we have this group here and this group here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Mostly this diode, they don't go bad. The diode is connected to the IGBTs, and that's why it tests short as well. So let's test these diodes here. And this diode is tested short. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 plus this one here. And I can see these two resistors here. I don't know if you can see them. These two resistors, they look like burned. So I can see the number here is a 270, but here I don't see that number. So this is 27 ohm. Mostly that's the resistor. It should be 27 ohm. So let's test. And these two resistors is connected on parallel. Is we are not going to see 27 ohm. You're going to see half of that. So it should be like 14 ohm. Here 13, 14 ohm. And this one here, the resistor that look burned. Yeah, this still looks good. Even they look black, but we're gonna change them. Plus we're gonna resolder these pins here. You can see them as all looks bad. So remove the screws. So I just say remove the screws for these 3 IGBTs and these 3 here. And we're gonna remove them. Then we test if there is a short or not. If there's still a short or not. So let's put a new solder. Let's remove these ones first. We'll wiggle them a little bit to free them if there is, and we'll take them out. There is one. Two. This one's still one pin still soldered. Okay. Here. So we remove the first three and let's check them. This one short, this one is not short, this one is not short. So this one is short and these two, it is not short, but still going to do another test with the ESR mirror that has the can test the transistor to be sure this is not like, cause sometime this one is beside this come like completely short, is come like a big resistor. It's not a IGBT anymore, but it's a big resistor. When you test it for short, it's not going to show as a short, but it's not as a IGBT. So for that, we're still going to do another test for this one. So I'm going to remove the other three, then come back. This is the other three IGBTs. Short, short. All these three are short. This diode before it was testing as a short. That's good now. So just because it was connected to this one. Yeah. So next here we're going to do the resolder these points. The cracking coil. Yeah, we need to like a little bit scrape around. Put a big solder over there, so this one is like more bad. Scratch it more. And we have a little capacitor here. It's a bad solder. Yeah, everything looks good. So I need to find the replacement IGBTs and put it together, and we test the TV. So already I test all these ones. This is the good ones, and this is the bad ones are here. So let me show you here what's supposed to show when they are good. So IGBT. So this one is good. And I show you a bad one. You see, this one is tested as resistor. One side it tests as a 20 ohm, the other side it tests like a 0 ohm. So all these ones is bad, and they already put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and this is the number 6. I'm gonna put the screws. So next we're gonna check these two resistors here. And we're gonna replace them with the good ones from here. So we replace all these ones, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This diode that was before this as a search. Let's test it now again. So here in the diode mode, and if we flip, we have the number 0.3, so it's good. These two resistor, yeah, basically these two resistor was testing fine, but just because they were like a burnished color, that's why I choose to replace them. 13 ohm. This one's is 15 ohm. So yeah. So because we replaced this one, and you know when the MOSFET is shorted, or IGBT or transistor, is mean it's allow the voltage to go from the source to the gate, and the gate cannot handle that big voltage because the gate is connected to the switching ICs and small component like this circuit here. So if we follow, this is the gate of the IGBT, and you can see the sources pin is connected to big pad, but the gate is connected to this resistor. It's gonna jump to here. We have jump here, and we have some ICs here. So all the gates are like connected together. What's between them is the resistors. So these resistors, a big chance this resistor is saved the ICs. So we have 3 jumper here, and we have or 2 jumper here, and we have another jumper that's from here to here, and this jumper is going to the middle of this IC. So let's check this IC if we can find the short here. So that's a mega ohm. Here mega ohm. So here kilo ohm, and here kilo ohm. So it's nothing short here. That's good. So this IC looks still good. And these 3 IGBTs that we changed, the same thing. We look for the gate is here, and there is the resistors 27 ohm. Okay, here. So 14 ohm. Here 14 ohm, and here 14 ohm. So all the resistors are good, and the same thing could be the resistor saved the IC over there. So this gate jump to here, and there is another jumper here, another jumper here, another, and is going to the middle of this IC. The same thing, we check the resistance to the no short here, no short here, no short here, and no short here. Let me show you how, because yeah, let me zoom a little bit. So this is the IC, and you can see this jumper here That's what is coming from the gauge, is go to the middle of the IC. So here to here, no search. Then to the other side of the IC. No search. To this pen here, no search. And to this pen here, no search. So the IC still looks okay. So yeah, this board now is ready. Tomorrow I'm gonna put it in the TV and we test it together. Hopefully that's gonna fix that plasma, and we go from there. So the IGBTs that I use, I removed them from a similar board, the one that I did show you before. And this one, it has the same issue. If you look here, there is a cracks on the coils. Yeah. These big coils here, they crack it, make bad connections, and they burn the IGBTs. Alright, let's so this one we put it for the test tomorrow. So before we install the repaired board and we test the TV, so I have to check this board as well. The youness board, because a lot of time they have cracks, and yes, you can see the cracks and the coils. There is some cracks here. You can see that's black ring. Here as well. Here. So there is some spot that need to be resoldered, and we check it with the multimeter for sure, and we install the board and test the TV. So let's plug the TV to the power. We hear the click. The optical light is on. I didn't hear the second click. The second click is for the TV to go off. Another thing, when you are testing the plasma, be sure all the screws tight in the place, all the cable in the place before you plug it to the power. You can't just put 2 screws and test it like the regular LCD or LED TV. So yeah, I can hear some, and yeah, there is the data in the TV, so the TV works. So this is all for this video, and thank you for watching. Please subscribe and see you next one. So I scanned it for the channels, and you can see the TV works. Picture works, sound work.